Spring is in the air. And that means it's also tax season. Which isn't that exciting unless you're watching the marketing like me. For TurboTax and H&R Block, this is the fucking Super Bowl. They're squaring off head-to-head, breaking out the big guns and opening up their wallets wide, running big money campaigns to win your business for 2023 tax season. But who's got the better ad campaign? There's a clear winner in my opinion. Let's get into it and break it down next. Welcome to Good Marketing. I'm Mick Bassett. This is my first video on my new channel where we explore what good marketing is and how it works. I've been doing marketing for a long time, but the creator side of things is new, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Now let's get into it. Taxes are boring, confusing, and sometimes stressful. This is obvious. Companies like TurboTax and H&R Block make a living out of trying to make it easier for you. Springtime, tax season, this is where the rubber meets the road for them. These companies are running big budget national campaigns to massive audiences who are primed to convert because they have an urgent problem that needs to be solved with a hard deadline to do it. That's a recipe for some tasty marketing. If you're anything like me, your TV has been inundated for a while now. And normally I would just kind of glaze over when these come on. But this year, one of these companies caught my attention with some really good marketing. But instead of just looking at that ad, I thought it'd be fun if we compare it to what their competitors are also running. Then decide who's got the better ad campaign, who's got the better marketing strategy for tax season 2023. But in order to do this, we need some criteria to evaluate these ads. I'm particularly interested in these two questions. One, does the ad get your attention? And two, how does it make you feel? What's interesting about this to me is that there isn't a lot of differentiation between these products in terms of how the average consumer views them. Both of them are going to be able to help you get your taxes done pretty easily and pretty efficiently. For the average person, they're pretty much the same. So what they're really competing on is branding and marketing messaging. Something else I like about this is a lot of times these ads are running one after another in the same event or during the same commercial break. They're not only trying to compete against each other, but they're trying to compete for your attention in a crowded space. They have to do this year after year, continually roll out new messaging, new angles, new ways to entertain their audience, get their attention so that their message can actually make it into their brains. It's a tough thing to do. So first up, H&R Block, let's go.
Switch from TurboTax to H&R Block Online, and tax season will feel just as good as all those other seasons, like award season.
So you're doing your taxes yourself this season?
Over here. Can you tell us what you're deducting?
I want to thank my dependents, my kids, and my husband, Tom. You've always believed that I could switch to a better online tax service. And I did. I did my taxes myself.
Upload last year's TurboTax return to switch to H&R Block.
All right, good ad. Really solid ad. Obviously well put together. It's entertaining. It's got a cute idea. Award season, tax season. It's also on brand. It creates energy. Overall, there's a lot to like about it. But how does it fare against TurboTax this year? Let's take a look.
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you. So you can do not taxes. Intuit TurboTax, 100% expert guaranteed.
All right, so to me, this is really good marketing. Why? Don't do your taxes. It's so simple, it resonates, it hits me on multiple levels. They created a beautiful juxtaposition of here's you doing all the things you would rather do, and we're taking care of your taxes. And I think it really hones in on how the audience feels. Okay, so circling back on our criteria to evaluate these ads, one, does it get my attention? H&R Block, yes, I think it did get my attention. It was a interesting enough ad. I do think I would have watched it. It does create some positive branding, positive brand energy. Overall, it's a solid ad. Thumbs up there. H&R Block did get my attention. H&R Block question 2, how did it make me feel? It didn't really make me feel anything. if I'm being honest. I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the ad, but how did it make me feel about doing my taxes? I didn't really think about that at all. As far as moving me closer to using their product, meh, didn't really move the needle. So I score that as an X. Okay, TurboTax, same criteria. 1, did it get my attention? Yeah, it did get my attention. Now, was it as flashy as H&R Block? No, it wasn't, but it didn't have to be. The visuals were compelling enough for me to notice it, and it primed my brain to focus on the message. Question 2, how did it make me feel? This is where the TurboTax ad wins the day. Don't do your taxes. It's simple, it's clear, it's concise. It's the only thing I want to hear when it comes to doing my taxes. That message trumps anything about how great the product is, how fast it is, how efficient it is, how great your company is. TurboTax understood that. I think that's a message that resonates with everyone. So kudos TurboTax, really good marketing. H&R Block, I still like the vibe. It still got my attention. Just didn't hit me right where I feel it. And that's the difference between average marketing and good marketing. Good marketing hits you deep. It's clear, it's concise, it's entertaining, and the message is strong. So TurboTax takes home the win on the strength of their message. Both good campaigns, but TurboTax, clear winner. What do you think? Who are you going with? Agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. Also like, subscribe, share, do all that shit. Like I said, it's my first video. Appreciate any feedback. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.